Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, May 30th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Mayor Jacobs proclaims Relay for Life Day. Jana Shelton announces candidacy for Hanceville City Council, and Republican Jared Hudson launches U.S. Senate campaign. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Vinemont Town Council convened its monthly meeting on May 27th. In this month's meeting, the council voted to continue its annual support, contributing $1,000 to the Cullman County Sheriff's Office Rodeo. The council approved moving forward with a proposed water bottle refill station at the South Vinemont Trail behind the community center, pending further consultation with local professionals regarding upkeep and maintenance requirements. The council also approved the purchase of a new printer copier to support administrative operations. Additionally, council members approved a request from a local real estate agent and mortgage lender to sponsor and host 2 community movie nights at the South Vinemont Trail. The planned screenings are tentatively scheduled for June 20th and July 18th. The community movie nights will be free to the public. The City Council meeting ended with a discussion of upcoming community events, including Senior Citizens Day on June 16th and municipal election qualifying from June 10th through 24th. The next meeting of the Vinemont Town Council will be on Tuesday, June 10th at Vinemont Town Hall. The work session will begin at 5:30 p.m. with the meeting to follow at 6. Good Hope City Council held its second May meeting at Good Hope City Hall Tuesday night, and they kicked things off with a public hearing regarding the vacation of Williams Drive. After hearing public comments, the council closed the hearing and approved resolution number 10-2025 to vacate the property. The council then moved on to its new business items, appointing officers for the upcoming municipal election and adjusting pay for the city attorney. Before adjourning, the council discussed bids for the city's multi-use community center project, and after going through different funding options, awarded the bid to Wagner Engineering. The bid with Wagner is also contingent on Americans with Disabilities Act approval. The Good Hope City Council will hold its next regularly scheduled meeting on Monday, June 9th at 6:30 p.m. at Good Hope City Hall. Cullman Mayor Woody Jacobs has officially proclaimed Saturday, May 31st, Relay for Life Day in the city of Cullman. On hand to accept the proclamation from Mayor Jacobs were Linda Walker, Rebecca Cash, and Michelle Schlosser from Relay for Life of Cullman County. On May 31st from 5 to 10 p.m., the annual Relay for Life event will be held in Cullman's Depot Park. Relay for Life celebrates survivors, honors caregivers, remembers loved ones lost, and raises funds to ensure that everyone has the chance to prevent, detect, treat, and survive cancer. With Cullman's unique spirit, the event will embrace the 4 signature traditions: celebrating survivors, recognizing caregivers, lighting the way luminarious ceremony, and taking action. For more information on Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society, visit www.cancer.org. Hanceville resident Jana Shelton has announced her candidacy for Hanceville City Council Place 1. According to her announcement, Shelton retired from the Cullman County Revenue Office October 1st of 2024 and brings over 22 years of dedicated service to the people of Hanceville and Cullman. Shelton says she has been an active community advocate, supporting numerous local nonprofits and providing services to those in need, and she understands the challenges and frustrations many residents face. As a Hanceville City Councilman, she says she promises to be available and to address concerns by working with the appropriate authorities to find solutions. Shelton says she is committed to working alongside the council and mayor to restore law, order, and trust. establish a transparent plan of action that will allow every citizen of Hanceville to feel confident and invested in our future, and work to build a stronger, safer, and more inclusive Hanceville. On Wednesday, Republican Jared Hudson announced his candidacy for the United States Senate for the 2026 election. The seat is currently held by Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, whose term is up January 3rd, 2027. Tuberville has announced his candidacy for Alabama governor. According to his announcement, Jared Hudson, a Navy SEAL and founder CEO of the anti-trafficking nonprofit Covenant Rescue Group, is a Christian, conservative warrior who will fight for Alabama's values and, quote, always have President Trump's back, end quote. In the U.S. Senate, he says he will be an uncompromising conservative who will take on the swamp and the political establishment. He will work to secure the border and deport illegal aliens. He'll cut taxes to get our economy working for hardworking Alabamians and fight back against the radical left's attacks on our Christian conservative values. Hudson, his wife, and 3 children live in Birmingham and are active members of their church. And those are the top stories in Cullman Today. Coming up, Auburn's Cullman Valdez earned All-American honors. Sports is next. Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's take a look at the latest postseason honors collected by Auburn's golf team. Senior Brendan Valdez and sophomore Jackson Cullman of Auburn men's golf were among the 10 Division I players to be named a first-team All-American by Ping and the Golf Coaches Association of America on Wednesday. Auburn and Oklahoma State were the only programs with multiple players on the list this season. Cullman and Valdez became the first 2 players in program history to be named 2-time first-team All-Americans. Their selections were the 39th and 40th for the Tigers since the program's first All-American in 1963. Not only has the duo amassed a joint resume that includes 4 individual wins, 17 top 10 finishes, 51 subpar rounds, and over 300 birdies, but they were also Auburn's low men at the 2025 NCAA Championship, where they led the Tigers to the program's 3rd Elite 8 appearance. Valdez finished his collegiate career as the program's leader in birdies with 558 rounds below par with 81, sub-70 rounds at 57, and top 10 finishes at 25. He was a key member of the 2024 National Championship team and represented both Auburn and the U.S. at the 2024 Arnold Palmer Cup. Cullman once again claimed SEC Golfer of the Year honors, as well as being named a finalist for the Haskins, Hogan, and Nicholas National Player of the Year awards. In April, he became the first player in nearly 50 years to earn low medalist at the SEC Championship in back-to-back seasons. Just a sophomore, Cullman is already 1 win away from tying Jimmy Green for the program's individual wins record at 6. With a top 10 finish at this week's NCAA Championship, Cullman also earned his 20th point and PGA Tour card in the PGA Tour U Accelerated program. Cullman will defer his membership until at least the summer of 2026, as he is set to return to Auburn for his junior season this fall. Second team, third team, and honorable mention All-Americans will be released by the GCAA at a later date. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, Wallace State releases Spring 2025 Presidents and Deans lists, registration for the Alabama State Championship, Cullman Housing Authority celebrates students, and summer movies at Art Park. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Wallace State Community College congratulates the 685 students who were named to the President's List and Dean's List for the spring 2025 semester. To earn a spot on the Wallace State President's List, students must maintain a perfect 4.0 GPA for the semester while taking a course load of 12 or more hours. Placement on the Dean's List is awarded to students who maintain at least a 3.5 GPA or higher, while also taking a course load of at least 12 hours. Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism has opened registration for the Alabama State Championship at the Omniplex in Cullman to take place on June 7th through 8th. The Omniplex will host an exciting weekend of basketball as boys, girls, and grades 2nd through 12th compete for the title. All division winners receive free entry to the USBA National Championship. You can register your team at www.usbahoops.com. For more information, contact 704-649-6812 or email info@usbahoops.com. And the Omniplex is located at 703 2nd Avenue Northeast in Cullman. Now that school is out for the summer, Cullman's Housing Authority is excited to celebrate their residents' success and achievements. CHA is encouraging residents with school-age children that made A or AB honor roll or earned an end-of-the-year award during this last school year to bring their report card or certificate to the office by June 12th to pick up their reward. On another note, the Cullman Housing Authority will be opening their wait list for public housing in Section 8. Interested parties can pick up an application at their office at 408 Cleveland Avenue Southwest during June 16th through 19th and June 23rd through 26th. Applications will need to be then turned in by July 17th at 5 p.m. Are you ready for a nostalgic blast under the stars? Cullman Park Recreation and Sports Tourism has announced their summer movies at Art Park, featuring the beloved throwback films The Little Rascals on June 20th and Toy Story on July 25th. Bring your blankets, chairs, and your family for an evening of classic movie magic. All movies start at sunset and are free. Art Park is located at 1031 2nd Street Southwest in Cullman. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Mary Catherine Fairbrother Hudson, 89 of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, May 27th. Memorial service will be held at First Presbyterian Church on Saturday, May 31st at 2 p.m. Visitation will precede the service in the Church Fellowship Hall at 1 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to her friends and family. Now let's take a look at your weekend weather forecast. Today we'll have mostly sunny skies this morning with showers and thunderstorms likely mainly before 11 a.m. Skies will gradually become sunny with a high near 76. Tonight, skies clear with the low around 58. Saturday brings us sun with a breeze and a high near 80 and a low around 61. And Sunday, there's a 30% chance of showers, but mostly sunny skies with a high near 82 and a low around 62. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful weekend, Cullman.